What's up, taters? This is Tree from Just Tree 411, and we're going to review the complete crash out by Cardi B over her dusty baby daddy, future ex-husband. I'm going to have a different take than any YouTuber on here. Everybody's feeling sorry for Cardi B. Like, oh, poor Cardi B, Offset. Honey, once again, another woman taking her poison with her eyes wide open. Okay. So first of all, let's find out how all this got started. I know everybody is talking about The Breakfast Club, but The Breakfast Club got the story from TMZ. So TMZ did this headline: Offset, forget Bodak Yellow. I'm only interested in green. Ask for spousal support in Cardi B divorce. So that's where all of this started from. Offset wants some money. And let me just let you all know the backstory, which I'm sure most of you do know, but those of you who are not familiar with this backstory, Offset, before marrying Cardi B, 3 baby mamas. Each of them had a child. So I want you to understand, this is why I will never sit up here and go, oh, poor Cardi B. Oh, she's so girl, are you serious? Why did you think that you was going to be special? Because you're Cardi B? So now you're the 4th baby mother. And the only difference between you and the other 3, he married you and had 3 kids by you. Okay. You were so dumb and thought, so I know he got the other 3 baby mamas, but I'm different. I'm built different. Okay. So you complain about supporting him financially throughout his entire career. You complain about helping him get his album off. You complain about helping him on his tour. You are the Barbara the Builder. You are a doormat Denisha. You are a pick me. And I don't care how much surgery these women get, it will never, ever, ever build up their self-esteem. Because if you really was all about that life, if you really knew how beautiful and how wonderful you are as a person, which you're not, you wouldn't have married anybody like Offset. These women who are getting these bad men, I'm sorry, I'm going to say something very controversial, but I'd prove me wrong. You are getting what you are. Okay, you're just getting a reflection of who you are. Okay, like attracts like. I've never seen a girl who's about herself. She has self-esteem. She knows what she's worth, and she attracts like the gutter, messed up man ever. I've never seen it. Okay. Anyway, a man is going to always reflect how you feel about yourself, how you treat yourself. There's no exception to the rule. So let's go ahead and get into this. I got a lot of editing to do because she does a lot of cursing in this. But we're going to listen to the entire crash out that she had did on her Twitter space. And by the way, I'm a little behind on this. I'm just now getting onto the internet, finding out that this was going viral. So this happened yesterday. Okay, right now it's the 31st of May. And so this happened yesterday on Friday. Okay, so let's listen.
Because now I'm going to crash out and I don't give a f***. Word to my mother, I don't give a f***. You a f***. And I don't give a f***. And now I don't want nobody calling me. I don't want nobody calling me. All right, let's start. Let's start. Now you a bitch. And now I'm gonna state my shit. Alright. Listen up. Right? Listen up. Y'all listening?
We're listening.
Listen up. The fact that I'm waking up right now, right? The fact that I'm waking up right now to see that this and his ass team, I know it's not his team. I know it's his ass. Gonna tell the Breakfast Club the only reason why this asking for spousal support, because I was asking for everything. Because I was asking for everything, and because I don't be with my kids. Yo, you such a ass. Word to my mother. I want you to die, but I want you to die slow. When you die, I want you to die slow in the bed. And while you die, you got to think of me. Let me tell y'all something, right? When I first filed for child support, my lawyer filed for child support. I mean, when I first filed for divorce, my lawyer filed for and this started spazzing, right? So I told my lawyer, there's a renew, what's it called? There's a renew divorce paper, right? And in the renewed divorce paper, I asked for no child support. I didn't ask for no child support because I want to be done with this marriage. Like, I feel like I'm tied up.
Cardi, that's so stupid. How can you be done with the marriage when you're going to have the man in your life as long as you have the kids? What are you talking about? Like, you acting like being done with the marriage means that this guy is not going to be in your life. Girl, what? What's wrong with you? Had you filed for child support, he wouldn't be doing this to you. See, this is the thing with women who are not in their selfish era, black cat era, main character energy, when you're so bothered by him instead of being unbothered. And you are the pick me, you are the one who is just like putting him above you. So stupid. I don't feel sorry for you. You deserve everything because you should have chose better. There's so many men out there that you could have had as a husband and a father of your children, and you chose somebody who could barely be a father to the other 3 kids he had by other 3 women. 3 different women, each of them having his child. And then when he cussed you out, he said, you my baby mama now. Because that's what he does. He locks you down with a child. And if you women are dumb enough to let some Dusty do that to you, you're not going to get any sympathy from me. So had you done that, had you actually just went for the jugular, he wouldn't be like, oh, she nice. Oh, I could run over her. I can make her mad. I know she's going to crash out and flip out. And you have done just that. The person who's always angry, and I'm seeing a lot of you ladies flipping out, getting angry, getting furious, embarrassing yourself on the internet. You're just letting me know that you were the one who was the most invested in the relationship. That means you were the loser in the relationship. So, lose. That's all I got to say. Because the one who's not losing is the men that were beneath you. And no matter what you guys feel about Cardi B, Offset was down here. Cardi was right here. So she married down. And this is what happens when you marry down.
I asked for no child support. Kiari is allowed to see my kids. There is not one day that he's not allowed to see my kids. Okay? He stood up my kids 3 times. He have seen Blossom only like 5 times. Okay? And I've been trying to save your face. But for you, stop playing saying that I don't be seeing my kids. Stop playing because you don't want to look like a less of a ass. All right. If I keep you away from the kids, right? All right. You talk to the kids almost every single day. You call the kids every single day. I allow you to talk to the kids every single day. If I allow you to talk to the kids, why would I not allow you not to see the kids? It was a point that he was making a big deal like, oh, I'm not going to go to New York to see the kids because I'm not going to be seeing my kids in a hotel room. All right. I was like, all right, so you could see him in my mom's house. You still made it a big deal. And I love my daughter so much. Yo, if I'm lying, my kids could die if I'm lying. I said, you know what? To make it easier for you, you could see the kids in my house.
If the kids really meant a lot to him, which apparently they don't, that he would even meet them in the alleyway. He would even meet them at a shelter. It doesn't matter. And you jumping through hoops, it's him testing you to see how far he can get away with pushing your buttons to make you do what he wants, to accommodate you, for you to accommodate him. This is what I'm saying. This is a pick me. This is a Barbara the Builder. She's like, okay, you don't want to meet him. You don't want to meet him at the hotel. Okay, you can meet him at my mother's house. You don't want to meet him at my mother's house. Okay, you can meet him at my house. No. You meet him at the hotel or you don't meet him at all. That's your decision. Why are you? Your daughters are going to have daddy issues because their mother sucked at choosing a father and a husband. And you guys pass on this generation of pick me women, Barbara the Builder women who sit up here and pick these dusties or these low tier men. And then you want to act like you're the victim. Child, please.
Just because I want my daughter to feel the love of her dad, because I want my kids to have that love of their dad. I want the love of both parents, even if we're not together. Also, the last time we seen the kids was in March on Cody's birthday. Okay? So before you start talking to me about I don't see my kids, let's talk about it. You haven't seen the kids since March. Okay?
Cardi, how often does he see his other 3 kids? How often does he see his other 3 children by 3 different women? How often is that? Oh, once again, you thought you was going to be an exception. So you chose the man who is going to produce sons who are going to be just like their father, produce other children and not have father, and that's going to produce father issues, and of course going to produce children, little girls that are going to have daddy issues. And this is what I'm saying. I don't want to hear all about men ain't this and men ain't ish. Like, no, you ain't ish. Because you chose these men. You picked these men to have kids with. That's on you, girl. That's on you. Like, y'all need to stop coddling these women that decide that, oh, yeah, the Dusty who got through. Like, am I taking stupid pills here? What woman in their right mind, what woman with even an ounce of self-esteem would look at Offset and say, oh, you got 3 kids by 3 different women? Can you be my boyfriend? Can you be my boyfriend? Like, who is? And then you married him without a prenup. That's another thing. Y'all didn't sign a prenup. You didn't even have a post-nup. And I'm like, and now you are, what? You're tripping out because he wants spousal support? Girl, I got some bad news to tell you. You will be paying spousal support. He knows it. His lawyer knows it. And you do too. That's why you're crashing out on Twitter.
You say you was going to go see the kids after you went, when you did your Dominican Republic trip. You stood them up. You went to do a hosting in Boston and you stood them up. You say you was going to see the kids after Mother's Day and you stood them up. My kids, my house is always open. My house is always open for you to see my kids and you still haven't seen them. So why you saying that you're asking for spousal support because I'm trying to take the kids from you? The kids is always open to see you.
No, he wants spousal support because you have the money. Offset is used to a nice lifestyle. And a lot, just like women, I would do the same thing if the sexes were reversed, right? If this was a guy, complain about, she want me to pay spousal support. I'm like, yeah, pay it. You will pay it. Okay, you will pay it. How many times have y'all seen women sit up here and get with men that are beneath them, that makes way less than them? Then all of a sudden, as soon as they have kids and it doesn't work out, that those men ask for spousal support and they get the money. Okay? All right. So it's like, yeah, you guys, you're going to pay it. And that's why you're so mad. This is something that other women need to learn. When you make good money or you get into the status where you're making at least 6 figures, then you need to be careful on who you marry. Now, I'm not saying you can't marry somebody who's making less than you. Okay? I'm not saying that. But if you do and you get married, sign a prenup. Make him sign a prenup. And also, to make that prenup be extra juicy, put a infidelity clause in there as well. Okay? You'll thank me later. But I don't understand this whole thing of you married this man without a prenup. You married this man knowing that he had 3 kids by three different women. Girl, you dumbass.
All the time, and you know it. You talk to my kids every single day. It's not my fault you don't want to fly to New York. The Now, you're saying that I'm trying to take everything. What you mean I'm trying to take everything? The cars that you gave me? I gave you cars too. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Rolls Royce truck. You gave me the Lamb truck. And the day that I bought my Maybach, the Maybach was $170,000. And I didn't have the $70,000 that day. I had to get it the next day. So you just put the $70,000. You want those cars so bad, you could get it. But then you want to talk about the houses. You want to talk about the houses? First of all, my Jersey house, I bought that. And you tell me myself, if you buy a house in Jersey, I'm not helping you think, because I don't want a house up north. But you know, my dream was always to be my property. I bought that with my sweat and tears. The Atlanta house you have put me with the bill the last year. The last year you have put me with the bill. Just like you left me the last year, you have left me with the kids' bill. The last year, you have left me for a whole year straight. You have left me with the kids' bill. Y'all want to know what's the kids' bills? Start adding. Y'all need to start adding right now, right?
Okay.
So my kids got their own driver. They picked them up from school, they dropped them off, and they take them to gymnastics and to wavy unboxing classes. The kid's driver is on a retainer for $10,000 a month. So that's $10,000 a month just on a driver for my kids. All right, cool. Culture school this year, you didn't pay for it. That's $45,000. Wave school a year is $35,000, which you didn't help me pay for it this year at all. My cousin babysits Wave and Culture. She gets paid $3,000 a week. The nanny.
You pay a driver $10,000 a month? Your cousin gets paid, what's this, $12,000 a month, and then you pay the school? And when do you jump in to be a mother? I'm sitting here saying, like, everybody is basically mothering your children except for you. What?
Was $700 a day, but because she's only staying in the daytime, $500. Don't call me. Nobody call me. Nobody call me right now.
Okay, so if y'all hear like the pause, like if y'all hear a silence in there, it's because dumbass is on her phone and she doesn't know how to put her phone on do not disturb. So therefore, it's a long pause because some people are calling her. As if she's calling and people are like, oh, I'm gonna stop calling her right now. As if she's yelling, don't call me. As if the people who are calling her probably know if she's on live or not.
Yes. The baby's nanny is $500 a day now because she's not staying the whole day. Culture and Wave gets tutoring 4 times a week by the hour. So that's 2 hours, 1 hour for Culture, 1 hour for Wave. Each hour is $250. So count that up. That's 4 times a week. Culture pianos class. That's $300 an hour, and she gets piano class 3 times a week. I'm not sure how much is gymnastic and weight boxing classes, but I pay that too. And you have left me with that bill for a whole year. Have I asked you? Have I asked you for anything? Have I asked you for anything this whole year? Have I asked you for anything?
Cardi, you are the breadwinner. You are the breadwinner. You are the one who makes the most money. Why would you ask a man who makes way less money for you to help with the bills? I mean, like I said, you knew what this was all about before you hooked up with him. And now you want to act all shocked and surprised.
Kiari, have I asked you for anything? Because you want spousal support so bad.
You're gonna get it.
Mind you, this is not, and mind you, this is not even including food. So my kids have a personal chef that come from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. that I pay for. Because people in my house don't have time to cook. My cousin don't have time to cook. My mom that be helping with the kids don't have time to cook. So I need a chef. So my kids eat.
Three women and none of y'all have time to cook? What? 3 women and none of them have time to cook. So let me ask you something. How are poor women who have to go to a 9-to-5, work a 9-to-5, maybe waitressing or, hairdresser, whatever, and they're able to work their 9-to-5 or whatever, even if they're working their own business where they self-employed, and they're managing to come home and cook a meal and even have breakfast for their kids, yet still you are rich and your parents, your mom and your cousin don't have to want for nothing because they live with you, or maybe you pay for their house. I'm not sure how their living arrangement is, and none of them have time to cook. Child.
Whatever the they want, because thanks to me, also my house have a security in front, because our daughter constantly used to get threats, rape threats, death threats. So I have a security 24 hours in front of my house, which I pay as well. And you don't help me with none of it. You haven't helped me with a bill for a whole entire year. And you know what's so crazy? I wasn't even going to say nothing, because my always tells me, yo, I don't want you to address nothing anymore. And I be trying to keep it cute. But for you to call the Breakfast Club and be like, oh, the reason why I'm asking for spousal support is because she wants everything. Everything like what? Everything like what? The gifts that you gave me? You want it back? All right, so give me the gifts that I gave you back. What? You want money for the house for Atlanta? Fine, we could split that. Whatever the you put down on the house, we could split that. I don't give a My house in Jersey, I bought it myself, so you're not getting from my house that I work my ass off. I don't even ask you for anything for the kids. All I ask is for you to spend time with them, and you haven't spent no time with them, bro. You're a bitch. And I keep, and I don't fuck with your family, but I even be calling your family like, yo, I don't know what's going on with you. You are mentally disturbed right now.
Projection. You married him, so that makes you also mentally disturbed.
And then when I don't be with my kids, where I be at, Offset? Where I'm at? I'm in Atlanta right now working. You think I want to be in Atlanta in this small ass hotel room? I don't have not one friend, not one family member out here. I don't have nobody out here. Y'all don't even be knowing that I be in Atlanta because I don't even go out in Atlanta. I don't know nobody out here. And when I fly out on the weekends, I fly out to my house in New York, and I spend time with my kids, and I spend time with my man. He acting like I be out and I be a whole week with a no. I be with a for once a week, 2 times a week. It gets to the point that my man goes see me because I don't got time to go see him. Aww. He makes time for me.
Oh.
Because he know I'm busting my ass. Because he know how much this new era for me, my tour, and my album means so much to me.
What album?
But you don't like that. You don't like that. Stop calling me. Where to? Stop calling me. So for you to try to make me look in the media like I'm a deadbeat mom, well, please tell the media how you left me with a $50,000 a month bill that I didn't ask you $1 for. Please go say that. When you make it seem like I'm a deadbeat mom, Belcalis, Marlenis, Almanzar pay over $50,000 just on her kids alone. Just on her kids alone. Me. My money, my hands. I could have a good month. I could have a bad month. I could be depressed. I could be in a room. But guess what? I have to pay that bill. No help. With no help. Nobody. Me.
What do you expect? What do you expect? You didn't marry up. You married down. You married a man who has to take his money and put it to 3 other women. So now he has 6 kids. And that's the reason why he's asking for joint support. Because if he gets joint custody, not joint support, joint custody. He's asking for joint custody so he doesn't have to pay child support. He barely has the money to daggone support the other 3 kids he got before he met you, idiot. And you complaining about, I pay for this, I pay for that, I pay for... Okay, that's what happens when you marry a man, have babies by a man that hardly has any money.
And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Those are my kids. I'm cool with that. Shit don't faze me. But you're not going to sit here and try to bash me as a mother when I pay for everything. Because you left me with a bill for a whole entire year. And I haven't said a thing. You don't even offer.
Why
Stop
should he?
Stop playing with me.
Why should he?
Dad, I'm trying to keep everything. What is everything? What's everything? He hasn't paid the mortgage for a whole year in the Atlanta house. You're in the Atlanta house right now. And you're going over there. And I want you... And
Wait. He's in the Atlanta house that you paid for? Did I hear that right? If I didn't hear that right, let me know in the comments. So he's living in the Atlanta house that you paid for, and you still let him live in there? Unless they went halfies, unless they went half and half on the house. I don't understand why he's in the Atlanta house. I know you don't like Atlanta. I don't like Atlanta either, honey. I don't know why you up there. But why is he in that house if you pay for it? Like, if I pay for the house, nobody else is going to live in that house. I'll just sell it.
And you know what's so crazy? I be wanting to go over there and clap the up, because at the end of the day, I'm paying for the bill in that because you haven't paid for a...
So then why you got him in there then? Sell the house. This is what I'm saying. Cardi B is such a pick-me doormat. She's such a pick-me doormat. Like, she talks all this stuff, and it's just talk. She played this tough girl thing because she used to be exotic dancer, poison men, or not poison men, roofie men. While they knocked out, she steal from and this, that, and the other. She is weak. I don't understand. This tough girl exterior is just a facade. Because a woman that's about that business ain't going to have some man laid up in a house that she's paying for. That's what pick-me's do.
Whole year. But you know what? You harass me so much when I be with my that I just want peace. I want peace. You want to be with your in this house? Alright, fine. Just please leave me alone. I just want to leave me the fuck alone.
Why would he leave you alone when he knows he can get a rise out of you? That's what you get for dealing with him in the first place. That's what you get for opening your legs to him in the first place. That's what you get for marrying him. That's what you get for getting with him from the when you knew his past. He knows he can get you by getting you unhinged. The best, if Cardi B, because I know she's never going to see this. But ladies, if you ever want to know the best way you can get back at a man, be unfazed. Be unfazed. First of all, don't get with a man that's down here. If you're the kind of stupid, if you're stupid enough to be like, oh, but I love him, get him to sign a prenup. Also put an infidelity clause in there. Like, there's no need for you to sit up here and be with this guy. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? Like, I don't understand how you allow this to happen and now you're mad and upset. He knows which buttons to push and it gets him off. You crashing out on Twitter, he's listening to this probably like this right now. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, she's basically getting upset with me. Like, he loves this and you're giving him what he wants. A lot of men love when you all write 5-page letters and then you start crashing out on the DMs, or you live a gazillion voice messages. They love it. They do. It fuels them. It feeds them. It energizes them. And it makes them go like, yeah, I gotta. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? I'm just see what I'm saying, my man. Like, yeah, okay. Y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all need to stop doing that. Y'all need to understand that when you feed into your drama, because this is your drama, not his drama. It only becomes his drama when you put him in jail or you put him in a hospital, which is don't do these things. But it's like, it's your drama when you start crashing out on a Twitter space.
No. I just want to be left alone. I want to be free. Baby, whatever the you want, I'll give it to you. I just want to be free.
Then if that's the case, why are you crashing out about spousal support? If you really want to be free, why are you crashing out about spousal support? Sound like you can't afford to, or you don't want a budget to give them spousal support. But I'm like, you are mad right now. And the reason why you got this space is because he is asking for spousal support. And you're going to give it to him. Because you're the one with the money, not him.
I don't want to be called 40,000 times. Threatening me. And I've been trying to protect your image. But you asking me for spousal support. And it's like, wow, that's some real. And then when people ask you for spousal support, you're trying to make it seem like because I'm a bad mom. Well, when you tell that I'm a bad mom, make sure you tell that Cardi B, Belcalis, Marlenis, and Manzar is paying $50,000 a month for her kids because you don't help me with nothing. Go tell the people when's the last time you seen your kids. And you know what you did? You coerced my daughter. You did a video and you keep threatening about this video. I don't give a I take a picture every single day. I can tell y'all every single day where I be at work. You coerce my daughter to say on FaceTime, oh, I miss my mommy. She's never here. She this, and that. And every single day you threaten me with that video. Like if I don't be busting my ass for them kids. The
Damn.
And you know I was going to stay quiet. But you're not going to be sitting here in the industry trying to say that I'm a mom. They got bust my ass for these kids. And you haven't helped me with for a year.
This is so good.
You need help. You need to go to I don't know where you need that. You need some help. I've been giving you grace because I know you're not mentally well.
You're not mentally well. This is what I'm saying. Both of you all were a match made in heaven or hell, wherever the one, pick one, right? But you two got together. Like attracts like, sorry. He's mentally unwell, so are you. You're the one who opened your legs to him. You're the one who decided to have 3 kids by him. You're the one who decided to marry him without a prenup, by the way. You're the one who hooked up with him after knowing that he had 3 kids by 3 different women. You're the one hooked up with him knowing you make the most money. You're the one who knows he's not loyal. You're the one who thought that you could, whatever going on between your legs was going to make him faithful. You're the dumb one. That sounds like mental illness to me.
I've been giving you some grace because I know you're not mentally well. But enough, motherfucker. Enough. Like, you're going to call the Breakfast Club, and because you feel less of a man, you're going to be like, oh, because she's trying to take everything. Take what? Take what? You want, matter of fact, you want the house in Atlanta? All right, let's sell it. Give me my half.
Okay, so that's the reason why he's in there. Okay. All right. So that makes me understand why he's in that house. So they basically went halfy. So half of that house is hers, half of it is his. Okay. That was okay. Why you didn't make him pay for the house and then put it also in your name? You know what I'm saying? Like my husband, the house that me and my husband lives in, right? That house is paid for, but guess whose name is also on that deed? Okay. I'm just saying, you ladies are just making life a little bit more difficult for you. Then you don't really have to do this. You really don't have to do that.
Give me my half of the house. All you gotta do is give me my half of the house, and you can keep it. You want them cars and bags and blah 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 that you gave me? Give me the same too. I give you the rings that you bought me, and you give me the ring that I bought you. I give you the cars, you give me the cars that I bought you. You trying to say that I'm trying to keep everything? Like what? When was the last time you pay a bill in this in your kid's life? You haven't paid for shit. You haven't paid over a year. Ever since you're not in the house anymore, you haven't paid for nothing. And I don't even ask you for nothing. And I swear to God, didn't even want to come on Spaces and spaz out. But for you to try to go around and try to say these type of things, like it's like you're a the fuck, you don't think I got a mouth? You don't think I got a mouth too? That's why you don't give grace. I've been giving you grace and not crashing out online after so much shit that you be doing behind the scenes. Because like I said, my mans be telling me, yo, stop doing that. You're like a clown when you do that shit. Why are you putting your business out there?
True.
Fine.
True.
But when you give grace like you don't appreciate it. And now you're trying to dirt me.
Well,
You're an evil ass bro. You're mad evil. You're evil as fuck. Like, goddamn, I just want to be left alone. I want to be left alone. You in a whole relationship. You're in a whole relationship. Why the you give a what I'm doing? God.
Because you know you was going to get on a daggone Twitter space and yell about him, cry about him, cuss him out, and then start telling your business. He knew he was going to get this reaction out of you. And you giving him what he want, dummy.
Jesus Christ, I just want to be free. Sign the papers. Fuck.
Oh, God. This crash out is something else. Why is she is somebody calling or something like that? Probably not, but probably is. By the way, I'm listening to this live just like you guys. But the only difference is that I'm going to have to re-watch this all over again and bleep out some of the cursing that's going on here. So there's that. So,
yo,
here you go.
Which mom, you tell me, which mom have their stop calling me. I don't give a I can take it too far.
I don't understand how she's so stupid, dude. You don't know how to put a do not disturb, or just at least have another call, at least have another phone where you can use a Twitter spaces so nobody's calling you. How many phones you got? I'm sure you got some phones where people are not calling. Damn, even I got 2 phones.
And then yesterday when was asking you, yo, why you asking for the spousal support? Yo, she's trying to take my world away. Everybody's so confused. Like, you can't be talking about the kids because she lets you see the kids. I let you see the kids. You don't want to go to New York and see the kids. And you call me this weekend like, can the kids come to Atlanta? And I said, I don't know, tell my dad. Because if the kids come to my Atlanta, clearly my dad to fly over here. Then you want to talk about, oh, why you have an attitude? What are you talking about? I don't have an attitude. Oh, you must be around your nigga. And it's like, oh my God, here you go. Hung up. Because of that, you started spazzing the whole weekend, called me about 40 times, started hitting up all my friends, even my family member like Hennessy, you know she hates you. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. You was looking for an excuse to be mad. And you know why the reason why you was looking for an excuse to be mad? It all makes sense now. Because you know this filing was coming, so you had to make up an excuse like it's about the kids. It's never about the kids. If it's about the kids, send me some breach. Send me some breach. Or if it's about the kids, go see them. When's the last time you seen Blasi? Huh? When's the last time you seen Blossom? That baby probably don't even know you.
Whose fault is that?
Shame. And now you're trying to make us seem. I even let you go see them in my house. Just because I want you to see them. Because I know my kids love you. But you are mentally up right now. You're mentally up right now. And I keep saying, I don't know who in your team is encouraging you. I don't know who's not sitting you down. Of course, your mama want to talk about, I'm staying out of it. Of course, very convenient of hers. Somebody got to sit you down as a man and be like, yo, you're dead wrong. Get your life together. Go get some mental health.
Cardi, why you didn't say that when you first met him? Why you didn't say that when you found out what type of man he is? Or did you thought your WAP was going to stop all that? Did you think your WAP was going to cure all of this? Okay? Girl, bye.
This is not you. Or maybe this is you. But I didn't know that this was you. Because you was never like this. Because you ain't pay
attention. That's
why.
You
was never like this. I don't know what's been going on this past 6-7 months. I don't know if you're on drugs.
He was always like this. You just didn't want to see it, idiot.
I don't know if you're depressed. I don't know what the it is, but you need help. You need to come to your senses. And the only reason why I want you to get help is because my kids. Other than that, you could have died slow, and I wouldn't give one fuck. Stop talking about me. Stop going around talking about me. And this will be the last time you will call me a deadbeat mom.
I don't understand the need I don't understand the need to even react like this. So you told him stop talking about you. He's going to keep talking about you. You tell him to stop calling you a deadbeat mom because apparently that triggers you. Well, if you're not a deadbeat mom, why are you so triggered? I don't understand this, but that's it. I got a lot of editing to do because she did a lot of cursing in this. But in the end, this is what I want you ladies to understand. When a man shows you who he is, believe him. And stop thinking that your WAP or your cooking or whatever it is going to make him change. So when you date Gutta's going to come, it's going to pull you down. So, like, she doesn't get any sympathy from me. any of these women who sit up here and date these, like with Hallie dealing with DDG. Like, are you serious, girl? Come on. Like, I mean, I understand you're gonna have these women, and I'm not like if I'm not gonna sit up here and make them the victim, because they're not. You're not a victim if you are a willing participant. But now you're just tired of playing a stupid game, and you're tired of being walked over. You're tired of being taken for granted. Okay, then fine. But I like stories like this because it separates the women, like the lioness, from the hyenas and the jackals, as well as the sheeps, okay, and the gazelles. So understand that this is something I can never relate to anything like this. I've never done this, all right? And I want you all, especially if you're young, to not do the same thing. So that's all I have to say in reference to that. So that's the whole hangout. And yeah, I got some editing to do, but let me know what you think by leaving a comment below this video. Don't forget to give it a like. And if you're new to my channel, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, taters.